What does he mean, R2? Blow this thing and go home? They swapped my controls for a steering wheel.
Get real!
Hey up peeps, I'm back again, and this time we're in Star Wars Squadrons, and I'm going to give the HP Reverb G2 a go in this game. Now I've been tweaking my settings for the G2 and on my 2080 Ti system for the last couple of weeks. In fact, I feel like I've done nothing else but do tweaking instead of playing games. But I think I've got it set to a nice level now. Motion smoothing is switched on with this game. And I'm running at default 100% super sampling on the Steam VR as well. So Star Wars Squadrons, beautiful game. I do love playing it. Lots of updates, but at the moment they do not send out true telemetry data to the rig. So I'm going to have the motion rig switched on my DOF Reality H3, but I'm going to be using SRS Software's motion control software with their joystick plugin, which will translate the joystick movements from the game into movement, and we'll see how that gets on as well. Wind simulator might kick in as well. Yes, I know there's no wind in space, but hey, there's good ventilation inside this X-Wing, or probably a TIE fighter, which I'm going to go with anyway. So let's buckle up, let's get up into space, and let's see how we get on. Okay, I'm in the hangar. I'm looking around, and there's stormtroopers around everywhere. I'm going out in this TIE fighter, and we're going to go through the first prologue and quick spin around and see how we get on. Okay guys, so we're in a TIE fighter and we're in prologue 1. This is the very beginning of the story, and so it just basically takes you through controlling the ships and going through the basic controls, which translate to all the ships quite well. And so let's just go through and have a little bit of a fly around in a TIE fighter.
Begin pre-flight checks. Pilot, boot up your cockpit systems.
Not a problem.
Okay, so boot up the systems. As I say, I'm using T1600S HOTAS system from Thrustmaster for this, and I've got it connected to the motion rig.
All systems up and running.
Let's go for a quick fly. It's so pretty.
Flight complete. Let's get a clean launch. Lock onto my fighter.
The controls in this game are very, very good, I've got to say. Very easy to get into.
Forward sensor, online and tracking. Now, throttle up and deploy out of the hangar.
There we go. So as you can see, the rig is moving.
The rest of the fleet is back from Malastair.
Probably could do with smoothing it out a bit though.
Plenty of help to deal with that convoy of sympathizers.
It's a problem when you don't get true telemetry data from a game, so you really have to sort of tweak around with settings.
We're prepping your Gazanti transport. Stand by.
Copy, Vigilance. All pilots follow me. We'll do a quick pass of the fleet to calibrate flight controls.
No problem.
Oh, this is so pretty. This, let's be honest, this is a Star Wars fan's wet dream, isn't it?
Stay mobile. We don't want any collisions.
From inside, you forget how big our Star Destroyers really are.
Size isn't everything, love.
The shields won't harm us. Flying so close to the hull is no time to get careless.
You're right, sir. It is good to fly old school again.
Now, as I said, I'm in the HP Reverb G2, and I've had to tweak the settings a fair bit to get this working well, and I've obviously got motion smoothing switched on as well. I don't think that's very safe flying in front of these things, is it really? Ships coming out of here.
It looks like someone's testing battle formations.
Better here than in the field again.
Keep your distance, Helix. Those engines run hot enough to vaporize a TIE.
I've known a few daredevils who found that out the hard way.
TIE pilots push the limits. Sometimes the limits push back.
Ooh, look at the detail. Whoa, let's go with that. Fly.
Good. All systems calibrated, and the fleet is in good shape.
think I should have got a sick bag to go with this.
Transport is ready.
No, to be honest,
Head to the Gazanti and dock for hyperspace jump.
one of the things that having a motion rig does do is that if you can get movement to go fairly well with your headset, it actually negates
Down below the Gazanti so it's locked.
motion sickness, because your body is moving to what your brain's telling it should be doing. So there we go, let's get under the Gazanti, let's hook up. Oh, look at that, it's so pretty up there. Let's jump to hyperspace.
Helix Squadron are docked and clear for hyperspace jump. Remember, Helix, we'll have support, but finding the refugee convoy is up to us.
Okay, now one for the Star Trek fans now.
Twice.
Engage. Okay, so now let's take an X-Wing for a spin.
That call sounds desperate. Can anyone make out what he's saying?
They're working on it. Okay, Echo Squadron, on me.
Okay. Let's do some following again. Oh, wrong follow. Oops, there we go.
Squadron.
General
Echo Leader
Akbar.
here. Admiral, any luck pinpointing that distress call?
Hopefully. You may need to get creative. Make sure your fighters are in good shape.
Understood, sir. Echo, prepare for systems check. Coming back around, Squadron. On me.
So basically what this level now is just taking us through the controls for an X-Wing, which is slightly different from the
Copy.
the TIE fighters, but they basically do translate extremely well. I mean, look at the detail on these ships, it's beautiful. Follow the instructions.
Against the Star Destroyer, we'll need maneuverability.
Fast and nimble. Got it. Weapons look good.
They'll look better when we're shooting down ties.
Which we're just about to do.
Double check shields.
Right. We might need to hold out a while.
Systems check complete. In formation.
Echo 3, matching formation.
Magic
Echo
formation.
2 standing by. Echo 5 standing
Matching
by.
formation, not magic.
This is professional flying.
Okay, Squadron.
Okay.
Anyone low on missiles needs
Gonna
to
get some
stock up
missiles.
now. Head to the U-Wing for resupply. All good? Good.
Okay.
Command has verified the distress call from Foster Haven.
All right, time to go.
Echo Squadron, join the first wave and head to the rendezvous point.
This had to happen while half the fleet's away.
Prepping hyperdrive.
There we go. That's hyperspace again. Okay, look at the size of that thing.
We're here. Yeah, but the convoy's way over there. With the bad guys between us and them.
Echo Squadron, transfer all power to engines. Head below the Star Destroyer and wait for my signal. It's risky, but flying fast and close to the Star Destroyer's hull should get us to the other side safely.
Let's stay close to this thing.
Steady. Now, fire all boost thrusters.
Stay close within its shields.
Damn it, 5.
We lost one.
Squadron, focus. We are not losing anyone else.
Woo!
We're breaking formation. Capital ships are moving in. Rebel Alliance forces. The convoy needs support.
Wait, that was an Imperial transmission on an open channel.
Echo Squadron, move in and give them cover.
Okay, time to go and take some TIE fighters.
I'm glad someone heard my distress call. I couldn't hold off those ties any longer.
Who are you? A defector?
If you'll take me, call me Lyndon. I'll explain later. Pilot, help me push these fighters back.
Lyndon, nice name.
Echo 4, leave that quasar for now. Focus on ties.
There we go.
Then we better get rid of those ties. Fire missiles.
Hey, toast.
Nice!
Is there any more? No targets available. That was quick. Oh, there's more. Where are they?
Defend the convoy before it's too late.
Anyone got missiles?
I have. Oh, come on. Give me a lock.
Picked up a tail.
Oh, stuff this. Go for lasers.
Following your lead.
I couldn't let the Empire destroy more innocents from Alderaan in the name of security.
So you told the Empire where to stick it?
You could say
Now I've got lock. Bye bye. Whoa! Get locked. There we go. Bye bye. Missiles away.
I'm being chased.
Oh, my grandsons will absolutely love this. Now, they've not been able to see any of this game, even though it's been out for a while. With everything that's been going on with the pandemic, they're not allowed to come around. So this is for you, Jakey. Woo! I have lost my bearings. Sorry, R2.
Blow up back there.
There we go. Missiles away. Boom! Woohoo!
that's half of them. Keep pushing.
They won't bother you again.
Ah!
I'm alive. Nice.
Where's he gone? Whoa! There he is. Ah, he's mine. I'm going for lasers this on this one. There we go. Bad guy is toast.
Flying interference.
Information?
I'm not wasting the missile on you. There we go.
Droid.
How many's left? There we go.
Prep your fighter. They'll send more ties soon.
Okay.
Echo
Balance power.
Squadron, let's get in position and escort these transports.
I'm right beside you. This is Admiral Akbar, the Rebel Alliance. Echo Leader reports you're willing to defect. Willing and able. Then keep assisting Echo Squadron.
Okay, so I think that'll do for now. So that gives you an idea of how the Star Wars Squadrons works in VR in a motion rig. I'll just have a quick show of my settings for VR. Now I'm running 100% super sampling in Steam VR, and I've got motion smoothing switched on, which is the only way of getting the most out of this. Now I've got resolution scale at 101, God knows why, should be 100. So I scroll down to the VR settings here. I've got texture filtering on high, lighting quality on ultra, and shadows on medium. Now I found that changing between the settings doesn't seem to take much difference on shadows other than improving the frame rate. I certainly didn't notice much in quality difference. Screen space shadows on, effects quality on ultra, volumetric quality on ultra, post-processing on ultra, mesh quality ultra, anti-aliasing on low. Another hit on the frame rates is the anti-aliasing in this. Now with the resolution of the Reverb G2 being quite high, it's quite safe to turn this off, and without it having much an effect in the headset. Whether it looks the same on video, we'll soon find out when I watch this. Ambient occlusion on ultra as well. So there you go, there's my settings, and that gives you a quick look at Star Wars Squadrons in VR in the HP Reverb G2. Okay peeps, so there you have it, Star Wars Squadrons VR in HP Reverb G2 on a motion rig. Beautiful game, takes some tweaking to get right, I've got to say. I say the machine's well and truly overclocked to try and get the most out of that, and with the motion rig as well, it adds a bit more immersion to it. So I hope that was useful for some people to see. It can actually run on a Reverb G2 quite well at 100% super sampling, and obviously you need the power to be able to do that. Whether the 30, I'm assuming the 30 series cards would even run it even better. So if you like that, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.